Nonprofits got together in Tyler today, preparing to compete for thousands of dollars in grant funding. The Junior League of Tyler is now accepting applications for grants through the 4th of September. To qualify, nonprofits have to align with at least one of the league's priority areas. These include children, women, the aging demographic, education, or the environment.
All of the dollars stay right here in Smith County. So these nonprofits that are coming to us are asking for projects that will keep the funding right here.
Now, last year, the Junior League awarded a total of $460,000 spread out among 8 nonprofits. A free virtual training session on how to apply is set to happen August 17th. To apply, you can scan the QR code on screen or go to KLTV.com and click on the big red box. We'll be right back.